Hey y'all, welcome to the Tiny Mic on a Random Tuesday, and today will be the second episode of me with the Tiny Mic. On today's episode, we will be venturing into the art of arts and crafts, and today's craft we will be doing Perler beads. Now you may be asking, what is a Perler bead? Now for me, I was confused at first. When I was looking to arts and crafts styled activities for me to do today, I wanted to do something different, something not too simple, but not too hard as well. And I stumbled upon the beautiful art of Perler beads. Now, Perler beads, if I could explain it the simplest way possible, and I'm gonna read it off my little notepad here because I took notes, it is plastic fusible beads. They are made from food grade plastics called density, I don't know how to say that word, probotite. I'm reading this and I clearly just realized how much of a dummy, because I don't want to say the A word, I am, because that clearly says polyethylene, and I don't know where the freak did I get pro-typed, or where's the pro? Where is the pro? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Anyway, now you may be wondering, because it's plastic, is it harmful to the environment? And the simple answer is actually no. There's no harmful chemicals that can harm anybody, and they're very safe. So safe, when I was younger, I used to do these beads all the time at summer camp. And that's my first experience using these type of beads. I remember creating, I think, a butterfly, and I lost it. Obviously, I don't have it, but that was one of my first experiences dealing with Perler beads. So now me seeing it, I'm very excited to see what shape or form that I will be making this go around. Now, with these beads, you can arrange them any type of way. You can make any type of thing. Now, I looked on Pinterest and I saw all types of animals, all types of characters, and anything that you can possibly imagine that you could create using these beads. Now the way you install these beads are pretty interesting. Some people use boards. Other people are so good at doing these beads that they don't even have to use a board. So they use a plastic board called a P board or a pay board. I think that's what it's called. And you can form different patterns and shapes using these forms. And the only way you can stick them together, so what makes them stick together, it's not glue, not Gorilla Glue, but actually heat. Now you're probably wondering, where are we going to get this heat? Simple answer, an iron. An iron creates heat to smooth out wrinkles in clothes and make sure your clothes are nice and neat and not wrinkled. The same is used here. The reason why we are using the iron on today is because of the plastic. Now plastic, it melts very easy. You can sit plastic out on anything, on a stove, in an oven, and it will melt immediately. So with this type of plastic, it has a very, very, very easy melting temperature. I don't know what the temperature is. I don't plan to know what the temperature is. All I know is we are making these beads and we're gonna do it the best way we can. Now, I decided to divide today's activities in 3 categories. Category 1, easy. Category 2, medium. And category 3, hard. Easy, I'm planning to do 3 different shapes. So 3 different shapes that I see on Pinterest that may look easy. I have several different pictures that I want to go based off of. I did screenshot it off of Pinterest, and so I think that these 3 pictures I can do easy. It's not going to be hard. It's something that's going to be simple. I'm not going to even break a sweat. It's going to be quick and easy. Now medium, these pictures that I chose are a little bit harder than the first one. I'm probably gonna be sweating just a little bit, maybe a bit stressed, maybe have to redo things several times, but I guaranteed you I can probably get it done. Hard, on the other hand, this is stuff that I don't think I could ever do in a day-to-day basis. This is something that is extremely difficult to do. I'm gonna try it. It may not look as good as the picture, but I still did it. It's the effort that counts, and that's all that matters. It is the effort. Nevertheless, I have explained everything to today's video. First thing I got was the Perler board. Now, I don't know about you, but I am not goated. I am not them type of people that can sit and do it on the floor and have it come out great. I need a guide, I need a board, and I think that this should be the best option for me. Hopefully, it's not hard to use, it's something easy that I can do, but here is the Perler board. The next thing that I got was a batch of Perler beads. Now they had a vast selection at Michael's. I mean, personally, I was very conflicted with a lot of my options. They had Harry Potter, and I mean, usually when you kind of see things like this, they probably only do like Harry and maybe some of the side characters. They had all of the characters. So I was sold, but I knew that this video was testing my luck and whether or not I can do it on my own. So I had to sadly miss out on the Harry Potter. They also had a vast amount of superheroes as well as different type of characters if you guys are interested. So definitely go stop by Michael's and get it. They do have a good selection, but if you want to be like me and choose the hard route and actually free do it, be my guest. And this has 11,000 beads in it. So and I have two of these. I have one that I got from Five Below, but I felt like the Five Below one is not gonna hit as well as the one from Michael's. So I wanted to make sure I actually get this one, and then the one for Five Below I'll do later. Lastly, the last thing that I got was a pin. Now, I don't know if this is gonna have any good significance towards me. I honestly don't even know what I was doing when I got in the store. I had to be honest with you. I was so distracted by the floral aisle that I didn't even realize what I picked up. But it doesn't matter because it's the effort that counts. Now, I think it's a scooper. You scoop a lot of beads in and you kind of decorate it the way you want it to be decorated. And I'm a bit nervous, to say the least, because I hope that this is easy to use. I really should have just stuck with tweezers. Luckily, I do have tweezers. If any of you guys are wondering if I'm really committed, I am. Those are my favorite tweezers that I'm using, and I'm sacrificing it to you guys. Anyways, so hopefully it's easy to use, and yeah. All right, scenery change. Now I'm sitting on the floor. I am gonna change the angle so you guys can actually see the beads into the board, but I wanted to sit on the floor for a more flat surface. And excuse the background, I didn't really think about cleaning my drawer. I'm just a mess, and that's just how it is. I'm a messy girl, but I am also clean. I'm not gonna act like I'm dirty because I'm not. But anyway. Guys, talk in the comment section. You know, I would love for you guys to communicate with me. You know, I want to get to know you guys more. Subscribe. You know, I like to have conversations. Let me not lie, I have social anxiety out the ASS, but I like, you know, I'm in the era of meeting new people. So if there's any of you guys that want to have recommendations for these videos, let me know. Let me know, because I totally would do it. Ooh, it's giving 2000s toy, and it has a little spoon. Okay, I think this is where you load it up somewhere over here. Is it Cisco? Oh, okay, so you scoop it right here, and then you twist it closed, so it's closed, and then you plop it down and 6. Okay, cool beans. Lastly, we're gonna open the boards. And I have to throw these things on my bed. My dog likes to tear up paper. He's a boy. I'm a boy mom. I know this is totally off topic, but I am a boy mom. And my son, he likes to, like right now I'm fighting for my life, trying to clean this stuff up. You're gonna always see him in my videos. This is my baby. He doesn't leave my side at all. But he likes to tear paper. And other things that don't need to be meant to tear up. He has a track record of chewing up my underwear, and my entire underwear drawer has been through carnage. Is that the word? It's been through all types of PTSD. I don't have any underwear anymore. I every month I have to buy a new pack. I mean, technically you are supposed to, but I mean, like, he eats through my panties so much that I have to buy a new pack of underwear every month, every week. I just don't know. But that's besides the point. Let's get into the video. Kind of how the boards look. I like it. And then if you want to do a big one, and they do come with parchment paper, gosh, and I'm gonna get into that in the video. But so if you want to actually do a big, do not chew on that. Because why would you have these here? Unless just to hold it, like, but my hands are too, like, what if you have big fingers? Charlie, do not. Anyways, I'll get into the actual application process. So we're gonna start with easy. So easy today, and it's gonna get drastically dark because I have to change the lighting. All right, so obviously the lighting has changed because I forgot my mic. Obviously the lighting has changed because obviously the lighting has changed because my iPad was actually providing me like ring light quality lighting. Here are the 3 designs that I am deciding to do as my easy. The first design is this ducky design. Don't look at that. Now this ducky design, I think it's very easy for me. It's only 2 to 3 different colors that you're using. Now I don't know if I'm gonna have all the colors needed, so I might do a pink duck or a blue duck, but the point is that I am making a duck, and that's all that matters. Next design that I'm deciding to do is this paw print. Now I actually do like the paw print design. It reminds me of paws. Obviously it reminds me of paws, and I don't know, it's just something that I feel like it's very easy for me to do. It's a paw print, like it's nothing that's really drastically hard to do, so I feel like this will also come easy as well. It's not something that's going to be extremely hard. So the next and final design that I also will be incorporating into this video is, drum roll please, the turtle. Now I do think that this one, when it comes to this tier of easiness, I think that this will be hardest to do when it comes to easy level, because it has different designs and a different pattern and a different way to actually do it. You really do have to pay attention to the way that it is, I guess, created. So I feel like I'm gonna have obviously a harder time to do it, so wish me luck. Alright, so you guys can kind of see the setup. Obviously it's not the best thing that is out there. This is the best that I can do as of right now, given the equipment that I have. In the future, obviously it's gonna get better, but for right now, this is how we're gonna do it. I'm actually gonna pull the camera closer so you guys can actually get an actual close up. I don't know if this is any better, But yeah, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna open up my iPad. My iPad is gonna be showing the actual visual, and then I'm also gonna be watching a YouTube video while I actually do this. So, ooh, don't look at that. That's the futures. Now we're gonna start with the duck. All right, so I'm guessing when it comes to the way to do this, I think you just kind of scoop it up and it just, I guess, puts it for you. We're gonna see. But all right, so I'm guessing you just scoop it up like this. We're just gonna hopefully this is just the way that it goes. So I scooped it up like so, and then I'm gonna close it. Ooh, where did that go? He's gonna eat that. I gotta be careful with these. He's already getting up trying to eat it, my dog. Okay, so I'm gonna hang this over here. Hold on. Oh, that's cool. Okay, but how do you decide which and what goes in there? We're gonna get started. I feel like this is gonna be easy and simple and hard at the same time. So I'm gonna start with the eyes first. They only have one eye for these. Alright, so I have to record from a different angle because my phone is about to die, and I don't know what is with me and my phone always dying when I record these videos, but I really have to start recording with my phone being at 100%. But yes, this is the final product, and this is the display. Now, to me, I feel like I ate. Okay, I really do. I feel like I ate, and I'm not gonna sit here and downgrade it. Obviously, it hasn't had heat applied to it, so it doesn't look directly like. Oh my god, is he eating the plastic? Oh, I thought he was eating the plastic, but it doesn't look directly like the photo because the heat hasn't been applied to it, and obviously it's not earrings. But this is the final product. I'm gonna move on to the paw design. Now, I'm not gonna be able to show the time lapse of this one because, again, like I said, my phone needs to charge all the way up. But I promise, once I finish the paw design as well as the turtle design, my phone should be at a decent percentage. This is the finished product. Personally, I felt like I ate. I knew that the easy ones were going to be a breeze. Honestly, I'm not even trying to brag because, you know, I'm not trying to brag, but it's actually easier than what I expected it to be. Honestly, I thought it was going to be actually very much harder, but I don't know. It's easy for sure. It's easy. So, alright, so with that being said, we have officially finished the first one, which is the easy. Now, I feel like the easy was pretty easy. It wasn't hard. Something that I took note of as I was actually doing it was that the easier way for me to actually execute this was to separate the beads individually by color, and then install it onto then put it on the board manually, like with my hands. I feel like this didn't really serve a purpose. I feel like if you're just free doing it, if you were free doing it and you were trying to make just a random thing, I feel like maybe this would be the thing for you. But for me, big for you. But personally, it's not my cup of tea. I don't like it, and it has not been useful for me, not one bit. With that being said, the easy part has been accomplished, and it's well, and we did it good. Now it's time to go on to medium. Now medium, I'm a bit afraid to do, but I feel like being the fact that I accomplished the easy and it looks pretty good, I think that I could accomplish the hard. So with that being said, I'm gonna put this tray somewhere where I know it's not gonna get messed up, and then we're gonna get into doing the hard. So we're gonna start off with these frogs. Now I feel like the frogs and the sea turtle are on the same level of hardness, But with that being said, I feel like I can figure out, because if I was able to accomplish the sea turtle, if I'm able to accomplish the sea turtle, then I am able to accomplish the frog. So I'm excited. Wish me luck. And yeah, and we're gonna go into a time lapse, because again, I do not want y'all to be sitting here for hours and hours on end watching me do this. Bro, my dog just threw up everywhere, like literally in the middle of me doing this. I thought he came to like lay next to me to get comfortable. No, he literally lays next to me to puke, to throw up. And I'm just sitting here comfortable, lollygagging, doing whatever, and he's literally gagging it up next to me. I didn't even hear it because, as you can see, I'm watching a film and he like, I will show you guys, but it's like real nasty. It's disgusting. So I'm finna clean this up and light a candle because it smells like canned tuna. Literally jolted one time and it destroyed the entire face. Alrighty, so this is the final look of the actual frog. This took a long time. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I shook it, it fell apart, and I had to redo it again. This took more time than I actually thought it would take. I honestly would not be doing this one again. My back hurts. Everything hurts. I lost track of what I was doing anyway. And yeah, this one specifically, I won't be doing again. I just won't be doing. Being how late it is, I decided to make the executive decision to start the hard one. Now, I just finished the medium one. The medium was in my hand, and I did say I was gonna do two, but I'm just gonna do one because this took so long. And I'm not even trying to be dramatic. I'm not trying to joke. This took longer than I expected it to be. We're gonna move on to the hard one. And yeah, I'm gonna try to recreate these butterflies. I feel like this is averagely hard to do. I mean, all the other ones that I've seen, it's really hard to kind of define where it starts and where it begins. So what I'll do is align the circles, not on the iPad, but just kind of eye it and do it myself, and line the circles up where it's at, and I'm able to create it. So that's for anybody who actually want to try doing Perlers. But yeah. Alright, I am officially back. I have finished the hard one. I'm gonna pick it up gently because it will fall. So this is my butterfly. Personally, I did not really care. I did whatever with the color, but I like it. Like, it's very spontaneous. It's giving summer vibes. So I actually do like it. I don't hate it at all. I'm gonna put all of them on the floor because guess what time it is? The elimination time. So I'm gonna put all of it gently on the floor. I'm not gonna do nothing extra. First, I'm gonna put all of it on the floor. So give me 1 second. Officially place them on the floor. So for this next step, you're gonna need about 3 items. These are 3 items that I'm using because obviously I am doing it on my hardwood floor. So I'm gonna start off with cake boards. I just need some type of boarding in between the floor and the actual iron in the plastic, just in case something happens. I don't want to damage my floor. I'd rather it burn a hole through this and damage this than damage the floor that my parents paid a lot of money to have. You're gonna also need parchment paper or they said wax paper. They said you can use a plethora of paper. You just have to look it up. But for me, I'm using parchment paper. I honestly didn't have any, and honestly was just going to use foil and pray for the better, just pray that it turned out well. But luckily, one thing that I like about these one thing that I like about the kits is that it comes with parchment paper, so that's really good. So if you actually want to do it on the whim, you don't have to go out and buy different ones. You can just buy the whole kit at not Five Below, but at Michael's, and it comes with parchment paper, so that's good. I'm glad that it did, because honestly I was unprepared. The last thing you're gonna need is also again an iron, yeah, so to melt the plastic together. So I'm gonna read the instructions again a couple of times, and then we're gonna get into it. So alright, so I found a quick, easy, simple video that I found off of the internet. So we're just going to use that. So iron it like so. So I did it for a long time. Now they say flip it over. Gentle, really mindful. And then I'm gonna gently just take it off. Okay. We can be friends. Just breathe in. Good. Now they said to put something very heavy on top, and we're just gonna put this right on top. And it says put it on top while it cools down. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this right here while it's cooling down out the way, so we can move on to the next one. So it's being pushed down and it is cooling down from the heat from the iron. So I don't know how long I am supposed to wait. I'm gonna look that up, but I just want to show you guys the waiting process. So we have reached the end of the Tiny Mic on a Random Tuesday episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2 on today. I know that I surely did. I think this video really gave me a sense of nostalgia, because I used to do these type of arts and craft activities when I was younger, when I was in summer camp, and to be able to relive it again is just something that I haven't felt in a long time. And I don't know, I just enjoyed it, and I know that I'll be doing it again come the future, because I know that I would want to make different types of things for my family members. But this is the end of the Tiny Mic on a Random Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.